Thank you for joining us today on Keeping It Real. This is Reverend Dr. Mayaz, representing the Rainbow Bridge Tribal Council of Light, here to introduce you to Mr. Jeremy. He has some interesting ideas on how to assist humanity in our New Earth programs and how to build unity in our communities. I'm ready whenever you are, Jeremy. Sorry, I heard a little messenger going off in the background, but it's all yours, brother.
Thank you, Reverend. Uh, I have a basic idea for humanity on this planet, and my thought was to basically to dig freshwater wells wherever needed upon the earth for humanity. A lot of these were to be in the areas where they were war-torn areas where humanity is struggling at this time. Anyway, to dig these freshwater wells and to make and create vegetable gardens and herbal gardens in areas, and the problem is we need the land first to do this, and we also need the people to help do this, and to live in these areas. And if you can't work in these gardens, the thought is to if you could help in some other areas within the community, and whether it be meditating or health issues, being a midwife, or help building or something along these lines. And it's a basic plan, and there'd be no judgment for anyone, and it's basically just to care for everyone there. And that's really about it, as far as I could say at this time. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing. Would this be something we could start by maybe offering people with current land, like an acre or two, opportunities to help us grow our vegetable gardens? Or would it be like we need our own sacred land to start with so that we can start building the wells and sending the water to where they need it in areas where it's not available right now?
I think ideally it'd be better to own our own land. I think it'd be really fortunate if you could find anyone or a group that would be willing to donate some of this property. There should be some sort of incentive if somebody did want to donate, an acre or two or whatever set amount. And what exactly that would be, I'm not quite sure at this time. That's it for now.
Okay. We have another brother up in Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania, who had offered, I believe he said he had like 500 acres, and he wanted to grow like hydroponic vegetables and build sustainable communities and stuff like that. If you would be interested, maybe we could have a meeting with him one day this week and see what we can put together. Would you be interested in that?
I'd be interested, yes.
Awesome. Then trying to think, were there any more questions? Was there anything else you would need? Like, for instance, what would we need to provide these wells, for instance? Like, what type of money would we need for to just basically, how much would it cost us to get one well started? Just to give me an idea of a budget to go on here.
Well, we would have to figure out where it would make the best impact. I'm gonna assume it. I don't know. I'll just guess. It would be. I have no idea. I don't know.
That's
I have
okay.
no idea what it costs.
We can do some research together after I end the meeting. I just wanted to make sure I had everything in your idea out there so that I have a good place to start with in writing it out into a project for you.
I just know a lot of these people don't have much, and if you give them some of the basics and the opportunity to help and instill some self-esteem and some happiness back in their life, I think, and give their kids at least a future. I mean, that's going to speak volumes right there. You know, it would have to.
Yeah, I think that's an amazing idea, and I would really like to share this, if that's okay with you, to find like-minded people who already have land, who may be willing to donate a half acre or an acre or 100 acres or however many we need to produce a good amount of clean water and sustainable food for those currently not receiving it. Is that okay with you?
That's great with me.
Thank
I'll
you
be happy.
so much. I'm gonna end the recording right now and continue our discussion with taking notes.